Everything I've ever told you is bullshit. It's complete and utter bullshit. You know, I like to think of myself as a great thinker, but I'm not really a great thinker. I'm not even really that good of a comedian. People think that I'm funny because they're like, well, you say things that are hilarious. And I go, no, what you're really hearing is someone who's angry. Someone who is really pissed off at the world. Someone who feels like they got the short end of the stick. And so I scream into a microphone about every little tiny thing that pisses me off. And you're like, yeah, that pisses me off too. And so you laugh at it. Now, having said that, here's some bullshit for you. You know, I was talking to my therapist recently, and she said, Don, you know, I think you overanalyze everything. I think you just overanalyze everything. And I was like, no, I don't. No, I don't. Quit lying. And she's like, no, think about it. You do. I was like, no, I don't want to think about it, because if I think about it, then that would be me overanalyzing, wouldn't it? She said, no, that would just be analyzing it. And I said, well, fine. Let me think about it. And so I thought about it a lot. Like a lot. And I kept thinking about it. And I kept thinking about it. And it ate up my day. And then it ate up my week. And then it ate up my month. And I started to realize I need a new therapist. But she's right. She's right. I do overanalyze everything. I mean, I don't want to admit it. I mean, I don't want to admit a lot of things. You know? That my middle name is Francis. It's not. See, that's bullshit. That right there. What I just said, complete and utter bullshit. My middle name isn't Francis. It's Lawanda. See, that's committing to bullshit. That's committing to the bullshit. It's not the truth at all. No, my middle name is actually Wayne. Yeah, that's right. My name is Don Wayne. You know, growing up, people would be like, where's your cowboy hat there, Don Wayne? And I'd just be like, oh, yeah, whatever. And it didn't help, you know, that my full name was Donald, you know. Where's Goofy? Where's Mickey? I'm a cowboy duck. I get it. Those are pretty good jokes. I mean, they could use a rewrite or two, but whatever. Who's counting? Who's keeping score, right? I am, actually. I'm keeping score. Your jokes suck. And they suck because they make me feel bad. But what's really in a name? You know? What did Shakespeare say? A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. I haven't had a bath in 2 weeks. Because I'm depressed. So I don't think I smell as sweet as, I don't know, Xavier. Xavier. He smells like the mountaintop. I want to do something real quick.
You know what I really hate? I hate it when musicians lip sync. I hate it. I hate it more than anything in the world. I hate when somebody gets up on stage and doesn't really perform live. They have some sort of recording and they just sit there and they think, oh, well, you know what? It'll sound better like this because we pre-planned it. We put some real nice reverb in there. We got it EQ'd up. It's going to sound really good and it's better for the audience. Why not? You know, why not make it sound better? Why not have a better thing for the audience to enjoy? I hate lip syncing. And anyone who lip syncs, and listen to me, and I mean listen to me carefully, anyone who lip syncs is an asshole. That's false advertising. I don't go to a live show to hear the record.
Yeah, that was my mom. It was a bad time for her to call. No, it wasn't my mom. And you know how I know it wasn't my mom? Because my mommy's dead. I know that's not inherently funny, but like, give me a second. You know, this is gonna sound harsh, but my mom's last words were very important to me. And You see, my mom died from smoking, and it's sad. Don't get me wrong, it's sad. But her last words to me were so sweet. So sweet. You know, the oxygen was leaving her body. You know, she just was like a fish out of water. And I remember her looking at me, and she just looked at me right in the eyes, and she went, and I couldn't help but, you know, just tear up a little bit because, you know, what she said was so important. And, you know, the funny thing about my mom was, like, you know, there was this thing called COVID-19, and it caused quite the pandemic. But my mom was really good with COVID-19. She always stayed 6 feet away. That's because she's 6 feet underground. And, you know, how do I put this? My family has had its fair share of tragedy. I'm sure all of our families have had at least one tragedy. But my family seems to be plagued with tragedies. My grandma, for instance, had blood clots in her legs, and she had to have both of her legs amputated. And so she lost both of her legs. And, you know, being the good grandson I was, you know, I wanted to let her know that she's still my grandma. And I wanted to let her know that, you know what? I'm going to treat you the same. So, you know, being the comedian I am, I got some ice cream, and I came in there, and I was just like, "You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. You ain't got no legs." And I was kicked out of the nursing home. You know what's weird, though? You know what's really weird? She still sends me $10 on my birthday. So, I think she enjoyed it. The nursing home staff, however, they thought I went a little too far. I don't think I went far enough, you know? Yeah, tragedy is just a part of my family. And, you know, I've had 2 aunts from both sides of my family, right? My mom's side and my dad's side kill themselves with a gun. 2 aunts. One in the head, one in the heart. And I know that a lot of people say that, you know, that's no laughing matter. That's not something you should ever joke about. But I have my coping mechanism. You have yours. Now shut the fuck up. But anyway, I was thinking about it. I was just thinking about it. I was like, okay, so 2 of my aunts have killed themselves. Either this is just pure bad luck, or, hear me out, I'm a really bad nephew. I mean, when you have 2 aunts kill themselves, right, you got to start, you know, looking inward. It's like, did I open that present and have, like, enough of a smile on my face when she gave it to me? Should I have called her back after she called me? I mean, that last voicemail that was like, "I'm gonna really do this," that really hit home. After you know, and you know, it's weird because people ask me all the time. They say, "Don, you really shouldn't joke about that." You know, 1, that's your family, and 2, suicide isn't funny. And I'm like, look, I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from, all right? You don't have to laugh at it. I just have to say it. Because for some reason, it helps me deal with it. You know, I loved my aunts. I loved my mom. And I love my grandma. And just because I joke about it, and I say these horrible, horrendous things, that doesn't mean that I don't love them. And when somebody kind of takes up for my aunts, my mom, or my grandma, I start getting really agitated and really angry because I'm like, so let me get this straight. You care about my family more than I do. You care about my family more than I do. That's what you're saying. You're saying that you care more about them than me. You are the perfect person, and I am a horrible person. I'm a horrible person because I joked about these things in order to cope so that I myself don't grab a gun and go, pfft. But it's not like, it's like, it's not like, it's like, it's not, it's like, okay, now I'm starting to sound like a teenage girl. Like, okay, like, like, okay, like. Or, I don't know, a mother on Facebook. Like. Mom, really? Did you just hit like on that lasagna? Really? Really? It was worth that like? Whatever. I mean, so my cousin found a lump in her breast with the help of me. Cousins, sometimes they play around. No one wants to admit it. None of you want to admit it, but we all have that hot cousin, right? We all have that like hot cousin that's not really technically a cousin. She's just like a cousin by marriage, where you're just like, this isn't like a blood thing. Like, of course I can still be attracted to her as a potential baby maker, because it's not by blood. It's just that my uncle and married a woman, and she had a kid, and that's now my cousin. But my cousin is very, very hot, and so I'm attracted to my cousin, and then you have all those weird thoughts. Don't say that you're not attracted to at least one of your cousins, okay? Don't say it, all right? I know at least 70% of us in this room right now have a cousin that we're attracted to. And I'm not just saying that because I live in Mississippi, right? I'm not just saying that because I live in Mississippi. Or am I? Oh, God, I got to get out of Mississippi. Anyway, back to the point. So there was a lump in my cousin's breast. And she went in for a mammogram, and, the whole family was behind her. We were supporting her. We're like, you know what? Hopefully this is nothing, and it'll just go away. And it turns out she had stage 3 breast cancer. And there was just this moment of darkness, and we didn't know what to say. So I just looked at her, and I held her hand, and I said, Stage 3? Well, anyone can get to stage 3. Talk to me when you get to stage 10. It brought a smile on her face. She died last Tuesday. No. It was a couple of years back. No, I mean, it is upsetting, when family members get ill, especially my dad, when he's like, you are a fucking faggot. You know that? Like, you ever touched the football? You ever touched a basketball? You ever touched a baseball? And I was like, Dad, chill. I've touched my fair share of balls. That didn't help. It actually just made him more angry. I love my dad. He's a real character, as people say. I mean, they probably don't say it like that, unless they're like Texas tycoons. A real character. No, but I love my dad. He's just very angry, and sometimes I wonder if I got my anger from him. Like, am I so angry because my dad was so angry growing up? And it's weird because he smoked pot, like, constantly, like, my whole life. I can remember being in a car, him just smoking a fat-ass doobie, and, a little bit of the smoke was going out the window, but most of it was just filling up the car. And I always just thought I was a really creative kid. It turns out I was just high. I was high all the time as a kid. And, when my dad didn't have pot, he got angry. Let's not lie about it. I believe that pot is a medicine. It really is. I've enjoyed my time with pot. I smoked it for 10 years, every day, all day, and it helped with a lot of things. Here recently, I haven't been smoking that much pot because, I don't know. I feel like I've had my time with it, at least for now. That's not to say that I won't go back to it, because I love breaking it up, putting it in the paper, and rolling a fucking fat joint, and then lighting that shit. I love everything about it. And then taking that first couple of hits and just being like, oh my fucking God, Def Leppard rules! But anyway, yeah, my dad would get really, really angry. And not necessarily when he didn't have pot. Even sometimes when he would be smoking a joint, he would just be like, God damn it, Dan, you motherfucker. What the fuck were you thinking? And I'm like, Dad, I mean, I didn't mean to. And he's like, so let me get this fucking straight, Dan. You shot your brother with a fucking BB gun, but you weren't thinking about it. Well, no, Dad, I just thought that it would tickle. You fucking thought it would tickle. You fucking thought it would tickle. You shot him with a goddamn BB gun, Dan. And you, honest to God, thought it was gonna fucking tickle. What the fuck is wrong with you, Dan? What the fuck is wrong with you? And I would just be like, you ain't gotta be so mean about it. And my brother looked at me and he was like, you shot me with a BB gun. You didn't have to be so mean about it. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. But, I know my dad meant well. I know he meant well. It's just that the way he conveyed things, right? Like, my dad is funny because, like, even the way he would say, I love you, would be angry. He'd be like, I love you! And I'd be like, I love you too, Dad. And he'd be like, okay then! I'm gonna go watch Sports Center. I'm like, okay, that's cool, Dad. I don't care what you go watch. It's fine. And he was like, you better not fucking care. You better not fucking care. Do you know who works around here? Do you fucking work around here, Dan? Do you? No, you don't fucking work. So don't ever fucking tell me what I can and can't watch. It's like, Dad, I didn't tell you what you can and can't watch. And he's like, you fucking right. You fucking right you didn't. And if you ever fucking do it, Dan. And I'm like, wait a second. Are you getting mad at me for, like, things that I could do? Because, like, you could get mad. And he would be like, here's the fucking deal, Dan. Here's the fucking deal. I'll get mad at you for whatever the fuck I want to get mad at you for, okay? Honest to God, Dan. Are you ever going to do anything with your life? And I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking about doing stand-up. And he was like, oh, really? Fucking really. We got a comedian in the family. Did you hear that, Sandy? Did you hear that? The boy's gonna be a comedian. He doesn't even make me laugh when he farts. What the fuck does he think is funny? You're not gonna be a fucking comedian, Dan. You know that? Better have the backup plan. Truth be told, it ain't gonna be a fucking backup plan. It's gonna be the goddamn plan. And I'm like, I could make it. I'm funny. I'm funny, Daddy. I'm funny, Daddy. Stop your fucking boo-hooing, Dan. Stop your goddamn boo-hooing. You're a fucking little sissy. Stop your fucking boo-hooing. I'm not fucking paying for another goddamn Kleenex. You hear me, Dan? My dad would call me Dan, okay? And I know I didn't really say that to start with, but my dad would call me Dan. And the reason why my dad would call me Dan is because he didn't like me. No, my dad would call me Dan because when I was 4 years old, up until, I don't know, 32, I would pick my nose. And so he would call me Dan the Booger Man. And over time, thank God, it just kind of shortened to Dan. And so, it's weird because my dad would get really fucking mad about, us eating too much food in the house. we never were allowed to have snacks in between meals or anything like that. And he would just look at my mom and he'd be like, Sandy, I give you $100 fucking a week and we don't have any fucking food. What's the problem? And I would be like, I'm doing my fair share. I eat my boogers, right? Like Dad, you remember Dan the booger man? I eat my boogers. It's not me eating all the food. And he'd be like, you're really the fucking problem. You're the reason why we don't have any fucking food in the house. And I was like, why is that, Dad? Why are you blaming me? And he was like, because you're the fucking middle child, right? And you're right here. You're in front of me. It's easy. It's just because you're right in fucking front of me. I'm gonna yell at whoever's in fucking front of me. If your brother was in front of me, I would fucking be yelling at him too. I just need to fucking yell at somebody. You understand that, Dan? And you're just kind of always there. You're just there. So I'm gonna fucking yell at you. And again, don't fucking tell me who I can and can't yell at. Do you pay the fucking bills? No, but it's weird because listening to everything I just said, you'd think, well, God, his dad's so fucking horrible. Like, he's a bad guy, and he's not. He's not a bad guy at all. Because really, like I said, I'm full of bullshit. Now, I'm not lying, right? I'm not lying. I'm exaggerating. Like, I wish I was exaggerating a little more than I am. Like, he was very intense, and he did yell, and he did say fuck a lot. And he did make me feel bad a lot. You know what? I'm not really exaggerating at all. No, it's weird because I really do. I love my dad. I love my dad, so much. And I just want to dedicate this special to my father. And Dad, whenever you want to talk to me again, send me an email or something, because I know that you don't want me to call you anymore, and that you kind of kicked me out of the family because of who I am and what I do. But no, my dad, man, my dad served in the Army, and I remember my dad saying to me, don't ever fucking join the Army, Dan. Don't ever fucking join the Army. And I was like, that's weird, because, a lot of military families, they're like, really close-knit, and it's like generational, and most of my family, like, as far back as I can think, was in the military in some way, shape, or form, honestly. My dad, my grandpa, and his grandpa, on like both sides. It's weird. But my dad was like, it's fucking brainwashing, Dan. It's a bunch of bullshit. He's like, I signed up for the Army, and I was like, I was given the option, jail or the fucking Army. I chose the Army, Dan, because I didn't want to fucking go in there with those faggots and the soap. And and I was like, Dad, it'd be cool to go in the Army. And that's when my mom said, if you go to the Army, she was a very, very sweet person, but she said, if you go in the Army, I'll shoot you in the foot. What? And keep in mind, my mom was like really, really sweet, but she's like, if you join the Army, I'm gonna shoot you in the foot. I'm like, damn, Mom. But anyway, I was like, Dad, it'd be cool to be in the Army. He's like, no, Dan, it wouldn't be fucking cool. And I'll tell you why. He said, when I signed up, we were fucking ready. We were ready to fucking get at it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking kill some people. Da, 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 da. And then they had what they call the war games, where his branch fought the Marines. Of course, he was in the Army. And my dad told me, Dan, I fucking died 5 times. I died 5 times. And you know what? That woke me up. I said, holy shit, Dan. If this were the real thing, I'd fucking be dead. And from that moment on, I wanted the fuck out. Don't fucking do it, Dan. I won't join the Army, Daddy. No, I really was, just fascinated by it because I thought, my dad was really, really insightful in that way, because he was the one who broke the chain. Like, the military thing had been passed down and passed down and passed down until it got to my dad, and my dad's like, what the fuck? What in the fuck is this? And, could I have used a little more discipline? Do I have an opposition to authority? No, I don't think so. But fuck cops. Like, really, seriously, like, fuck cops. Because, not all cops are bad, all right? Not all cops are bad, but, like, cops tend to have a fucking chip on their shoulder. I don't know why, but, like, just on average, cops tend to have a fucking chip on their shoulder. But I say fuck cops because the thing about it is, it's like, even if there is one bad apple out of 10, there are 9 cops who fucking cover for him, right? They're like, no, he's not a bad apple. It's not a bad apple, he's just an apple that found himself scared. He was a scared apple, and that's why he's a rotten apple. And that's the bullshit. I wouldn't care if the fucking cops would not cover for each other. That's the shit that I fucking hate. Like, I hate it. Dude fucking point blank kills someone, and the other, people in the force are like, no, yeah, you got it wrong. He was scared. And I'm like, he was scared? He signed up for this. I thought they're heroes and they're brave. He was scared, though. Like, he was scared. He was super, super scared, and he was like, pew, and he fuck, and it's not because he's black. It's not. He was just scared. He was scared, and I'm like, you fucking sign up to be a cop, all right? If you sign up to be a cop, protect and fucking serve, all right? You don't pull this bullshit of like, I have a right to fucking be scared and kill anybody and everybody I fucking want to because I have anxiety. If you have that fucking fear within you, you just shouldn't fucking be a cop. You really shouldn't. And that's, I know that's, controversial. But the thing is like, those bad apples do tend to fucking ruin the whole thing for me. And I get really pissed off when I think about it, obviously. And, maybe my dad had an effect on me. Maybe just a little bit, the anger. But I don't really blame my dad for my anger. That's all on me. You can't blame other people all the time. If you blame people all the time for your problems, you'll never get to the real root of who you are. And on a side note, and I know I'm jumping all over the place, I don't even believe, which is weird, especially because of what I just said, I don't even really believe that there is an us. Like, as an individual, I had my ego death, is what I mean. Like, 6 sheets of acid, that'll get you there. And I just need to get some more acid. Like, anybody got any acid? Sorry, officer. It was a joke. It was a joke. No, that thing I said about the cops. That was true. Take me away, officer. Spank me. No, so I don't think of myself as someone who gives in to peer pressure. Like, I'm not one of those guys who are like, hey, you want to smoke this doobie with me? I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm fine. You want to drink this alcohol with me? No, I'm all right. I'm okay. You want to shoot up some heroin, boy? I'll take some of that. If you're paying. No, I'm just playing. I've never done heroin. I haven't done heroin, okay? Yet. Now, so I don't think that I really give in to peer pressure, So here's a story about me giving in to peer pressure. Basically, completely nullifying everything I just said. So one day I was talking on the phone with my friends, and, had a buddy named Jack who was from Minnesota, and he was telling me about this dish, this thing called a hot dish. And I was so perplexed by what a hot dish was. Does anybody here know what a hot dish is? You do? Okay, good. Or at least someone knows, because I still don't know what it is. There are like, I don't know, a million different ways to make it. It's like if you just took everything you had in your cabinets and then put it in a thing and heated it up, it'd be called a hot dish. But you know, I found myself just intrigued by it, and I couldn't let it go. You know, I was just like, okay, so what you're telling me is there's a base of something, and then you can put vegetables on it, and you can put something on top of it, and I just couldn't get it out of my head. And I know it's something simple, you know, and you know, again, maybe my therapist is right about the whole overanalyzing everything, because I could not get it out of my head. What is this hot dish you speak of? Well, it's just a Minnesota favorite there, bud. And I'm like, I still don't know what it is. And he's like, it's a hot dish, you know? And I'm like, that doesn't tell me anything. It's a hot dish, bud. Get over it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And you know, I think it's kind of like a casserole. I don't know. But anyway, you know, I was talking to him, and I had to go, you know, and this was a call with several friends, and I was like, look, I gotta get out of here. And you know, I made the mistake of saying I gotta do my therapy. I gotta go to therapy, and I do therapy online. And so I was like, I gotta get off here so I can go do my therapy. And they were like, you should like let us, you know, hear your therapy session. And I was like, well, that's an invasion of privacy. No. And they were like, come on. You know what? We suffer. It would help us to know what a therapy session's like. And I was like, well, that's a really great line to make me feel guilty. But I was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, what do you want, guys? You want me to just sit there and talk to my therapist about a hot dish for an hour? And they were like, do it. And I was like, no, I can't. Okay, yeah, deal. I definitely considered it a challenge. And so I was like, all right. So, you know, I take my phone and I put it, you know, just to the side, and I start my therapy session. So, Amanda, I can't get this out of my head. This hot dish, like a hot dish is made up of several different things, and it's you know, no one really knows what it is, but people kind of know what it is. Am I a hot dish? Am I a hot dish? Because like, I'm several different things, and people don't know what I really am. And, you know, some people do. A select few do. Like, the people of Minnesota know what a hot dish is. And so, like, you know, my friends know that I'm a hot dish. And she's like, yeah, Don, yeah, that's a great way of looking at it. That you're a hot dish. And I was like, oh, I'm a hot dish. I was like, I don't like saying that because I don't want to be a cocky person. And she was like, yeah, right. But she was like, no, Don, I'm a hot dish. And, you know, the entire time this is happening, my friends are laughing extremely hard. Like, I can just see the looks on their faces because, you know, this is a video chat, and I could just see the looks on their faces, and they're having a ball with this. They think it's great that I'm wasting my therapy session on this improv comedy. And she tried her best to deal with me, but she was really adamant. She was like, so Don, maybe you should get evaluated. and you know, I was like, you know, maybe you're right. And of course she would think that, you know, I'm going through a manic episode because I'm just firing off everything I can throw at her. You know, it's like, Amanda, like a hot dish, like I relate to tater tots. I relate to tater tots because tater tots, you know, I'm I'm a small guy, and I feel like a tater tot. And she's like, that's okay, Don. And, you know, I just kept going on and on about the hot dish. But she was like, you really should think about an evaluation. I was like, all right, Amanda. I just remember after we got done, and, you know, my friends going, oh, that was the funniest thing. That was the funniest thing. Just you really actually trying to better yourself with therapy, and instead wasting it on making us laugh. So, thanks, Don. And I was like, yeah, sure. But no, I really, when I think about it, I did it because I really do love making people laugh. And I really think that's like my best therapy, you know, making people laugh. And so when I was making them laugh, I felt better in that therapy session than any of the therapy sessions I ever had done before. To her credit, my therapist's credit, she's just like, you know, you should do stand-up. And I was like, you know what? I'll think about it. I can't be mad at my friends. You know, I can't be mad at them. I come up with the idea. Sure, they said, do it. And I was like, yeah. No, I was just like, yeah, let's do it. Because I love a challenge. It's not that I give in to peer pressure. I give in to peer pressure. I do. You know, not on everything. But when it's like, oh, this will really entertain us, Don. I'm like, I'll do it. And we're like, Don, there's a chance you could get hurt. I'll do it. Don, there's a chance it'll cost you money. I'll do it. There's a chance it'll cost you your job. I'll do it. Don, there's a chance it'll cost you your life. I'll do it. I dated a girl who was 21. And the thing about it is, I was 31, right? And there are some people who are like, age doesn't matter. And I was like, yeah, no, age doesn't matter. Unless you ask, you know, Generation Z, in which case they're like, you are a pedophile. She is being manipulated, and you are grooming her. You're grooming her. I'm like, she's 21. I mean, she's old enough to drink and smoke now. Really? I'm pretty sure pedophiles are not cool with, well, I don't know. Maybe they do like their kids to drink and smoke. I don't know. That's not the point. That's not the point I'm saying. But, no, I just kind of fell for her, you know? I genuinely fell for her. We worked together, and we just had a really fun time. You know, we kind of had the same sense of humor. You know, we laughed at the same jokes, and, you know, that was about it. Because there was a really big generational gap where she listened to completely different music, watched completely different shows, and we always did the things she wanted to do, because I was, you know, an old man who had this 21-year-old hot girl, and I was like, I'll do whatever you want, just please, like, bat your eyelashes at me. But, like, you know, I had a really fun time while it lasted. I really did. I just think that, you know, age matters a little bit. It does. It did. Maybe it doesn't in other circumstances, but in this case it really did. You know, because anytime I would say anything to her, you know, it would be like, you're old. You're old. Oh my God, you're old. And she would say it in like a joking manner. And then, you know, I would look in the mirror and cry because I realized, no, I'm getting older. I'm getting older. And she's right. But it's one of those things where, you know, I feel like I've gone through my midlife crisis early, or I'm gonna die young. You know, I went through my midlife crisis where I was like dating a 21-year-old, and I was like trying to keep up with that, and you know, I was like, I'm gonna get a new car and a new haircut, and you know, it's all new from here on out, and I'm not the old guy, I'm the cool guy. And it turns out I'm not. I'm not the cool guy, not at all. because I'm susceptible. I'm susceptible to being liked. Anyone who likes me back, I'm just in love with. You know, I'm just, oh, you like that one thing I said? I love you forever and ever. Please be with me. You know, I have a really low standard when it comes to that, because I really don't have any self-love. So when anybody shows me like any type of, you know, genuine care, I lose it, and I'm like, here's the world. Do you want it? Take it. And I know it's sad, you know, but like I've kind of just gotten used to it, and I've tried to change a little bit, and not be so dependent on, you know, finding a woman and, you know, having her fill the void that's inside me, you know, and just like, just please, I'm hurting. Me strong man, me don't care about anything, me on top of the world, because me have lady. Oh, you dump me, I am worthless, I'm a piece of shit, fuck me, I'm just not good for anything. Blah, blah, depression, blah, 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 I'm gonna kill myself, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. It's all bullshit. And it's because I put too much currency in my potential life partner. And I say potential life partner because we all kind of just want someone we can hang out with forever, you know. It's not, even if you don't get married, and even if it's not sexual, even if it's not that, even if it's just a friend, we all want to have that person that, you know, we can just go, hey, guess what I seen today? And they, you know that they're gonna understand it from your perspective. And we all want that, and I want that. But it's funny because I've never really wanted to get married. I've never wanted to get married. This is gonna sound like, you know, bullshit and basically nullify everything I just said, like I've done so many times in my life. You know, I eat feet sandwiches. Like I eat my foot all the time. But I did propose to the mother of my children. I did propose to her when I was younger, in my 20s. And I did ask her to marry me. I did know at the time that I really didn't want her to take my last name because I hate my last name. And two, that just because you ask someone to get married doesn't mean that you actually have to get married. You can just be engaged, and you could, you know, wear your, you know, jewelry that's like, I'm with someone. But, you know, it's funny because we never planned a wedding, ever. And we were together for 9 years, but we never planned a wedding. And it's funny because I just didn't, even in it, proposing, I never really was like, oh, this is definitely going to happen. You know, she did say yes, and more power to her. It wasn't until, you know, I don't know, 8 years later, she was like, no. No, actually, about 6 years after I proposed to her, I remember we got in a big fight. There was a cat that she had kind of adopted, and it was just shitting under the bed, like, constantly. And I would be the one who had to, like, lift the bed up and go under there and clean the cat shit up. And I got so mad and so angry. And I remember just getting really, really mad at her and just yelling at her and not really conveying my emotions the way I should. I was just yelling at her and screaming at her, and I was just like, I'm fucking sick of this shit. And I mean, literally, it's shit. Fucking you clean it up. It's your goddamn cat. Why the fuck am I cleaning this goddamn cat shit up? And I just made her feel so fucking horrible. And she was just like, what do you want me to do? Kill myself? And I mean, when I look back on it, I'm fucking mortified. I'm just fucking mortified because I was an asshole. about it. I mean, should she have cleaned the cat shit up? Fuck yeah! I still stand behind that. But the way you say things sometimes, it really does matter. And the way I said it was just so fucking in her face that it made her feel so fucking bad that she was like, you just want me, I just want to kill myself to make you happy. And I was like, that's not what I want. I just want you to get the point. And she was like, I can't do this anymore. And she takes her engagement ring off and she throws it at me. And she never put it back on. She never put the engagement ring back on. And yeah, that hurt. You know, I remember that night being like, okay, like the fight's died down. You can put it back on now. And she didn't. And it hurt. It really, really hurt. But then I kind of got used to it. I was like, cool. I never wore a ring, really. I never wore a ring at all. You know, sometimes I would get a ring out of a gumball machine and I'd put it on there and I'd be like, look, I got one too. But I'd never wear it. Not because I was going to cheat on her or anything, because I wasn't going to do that. But I just hate wearing rings. I hate jewelry to begin with. But, you know, I got used to it. You know, I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. You know, as long as we're together, I don't care. And so we stayed together for, you know, a few more years after that. You know, it wasn't that we broke up immediately, you know. And I still have the engagement ring, which I will be selling after the show to the highest bidder. No, I need it to hold at night when I cry. But, you know, when I look back on it, I can't believe that I even asked her to marry me, because I don't want to get married. I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't want to get married. No, there have been a couple of chicks that I've been with where I'm like, you know what, maybe, but see, maybe, and then it's just, you know, just a, you know, maybe she's different than, but maybe, you know, it's gonna be different. Okay, fine. You're right. I don't want to get married. And so I had 2 kids, Colton and Sophia. Shout out. I love you guys. I'm sorry your dad is this way. But I had 2 kids with her, and I just remember that, you know, it's weird because my daughter was conceived out of grief. I remember when my mom died, Nicole, the mother of my children, was just trying to console me. And by God, she consoled me. And I consoled her. Next thing I know, she's pregnant with Sophia, my daughter. But it was because I was so sad, and she just wanted to cheer me up, and by God, she cheered me up. I was... Anyway, but I do remember after my daughter was born just thinking, I never, ever want to have another kid, because, oh my God, I got a boy and a girl. What luck. You know how many times, you know, families just kind of balloon up because they're like, I want to try for a boy or I want to try for a girl. And I'm like, got the boy, got the girl, I'm done. I'm out. Cool. And, you know, I should have, you know, gotten a vasectomy. I should have, you know. And it's weird because I can't seem to bring myself to do it. I want to get a vasectomy. I really need to, because I don't want any more kids. I don't. I just don't want any more kids. And I should get a vasectomy. I know that. But I haven't. And so I have to come in the butt. Because, you know, it's weird. After the birth of my daughter, I just couldn't, like, come inside a vagina anymore. You know, I could not come inside Nicole, and I couldn't come inside any chick thereafter. I can't come inside a vagina anymore. Even if I'm wearing a condom, I cannot come inside a chick, because I'm just, the thought of having another kid just makes my dick shrivel up like I'm in fucking polar waters. Like I am just so, it just, like I basically become a woman. I have a fucking sex reassignment surgery in the middle of coitus thinking of having a kid. It's like I don't need $3,000 in a plane trip to Thailand. I just need, the thought of having a kid and I got a vagina. Let's start a carpet fire. No, I just have a really, really hard time doing it, And by hard time, I mean it's impossible for me to do it. Like, and I have to like come outside of it or in the other hole, But even when I do come in the back door, I'm still scared because I'm like, if she positions herself in the wrong way, the sperm might leak out of her ass into her vagina and she'll still get pregnant. So after I come in the ass, I always wipe her ass. I'll just take like a baby wipe and I'll wipe her ass and I'll be like, nope, 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 nope. I'm not having another kid. And they just think that I'm really caring, that I'm like helping with cleanup. And I'm like, no, I'm just being preventative. But I let them think what they want to think. But I am just being preventative. And I know that's weird, but it's me, man. Because the thing is I love my kids. I really love my kids more than anyone in this world. It's just that the world does not need more of me. They have the boy version, they have the girl version, and whatever happens from here happens. But they don't need. And by they, I mean the earth does not need more of me. Look at me. I can't shut the fuck up. If the world was made of nothing but me's, nothing would ever get accomplished because we would all be talking over each other. It was just all the time. And so I feel like I could very well be the death of Earth. So having kids has not, ever really been on the radar. But there was this one time I was with this girl, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I could just, well, no, see, she would make a really great, I'm just saying that she would be a great, well, no, okay, hear me out. No, okay, I'm serious. Stop fucking slapping me. I just want to tell you that she would make a great. Okay, maybe I do need to think. All right, hit me again, and I'm gonna fucking blast you. What was I saying? Maybe I do want to have another. I want to have another. Okay, I don't. You know what? You're right. I said you're right. Okay, I don't want to have another kid. So I had a friend one time tell me, Don, I don't want to be mean or anything, but I could never see myself dating a black woman. And I was like, what? Dude, there are some really fucking fine ass fly honeys that are black. And he's like, are you trying to talk black? And I was like, nah, man. Nah, fuck that shit. No. I was like, dude, black women are fucking fine as hell, man. There are some fucking fine ass black women. Seriously. And it just I couldn't understand why he would never date a black woman. And I was like, dude, that's racist. And he's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, yeah, it's fucking racist that you wouldn't date a black woman. And he was like, well, would you date a dude? And I was like, well, yeah, because I'm like 10% gay. And he was like, okay, fucking forget that, you fucking weirdo. On average, would a straight man date another guy? And I was like, no, I guess not. And he was like, does that make him sexist? And I was like, no, I guess not. I guess we all have our preferences, right? And he was like, yeah, you understand where I'm coming from. And I was like, I don't see color. And he was like, you don't see color? And I was like, no. He goes, dude, I watched The Wizard of Oz with you. And you were like, dude, it's in color now. Look at it. She's in color. Look at her dress. It's blue. I was like, you know what I meant when I said I don't see color. I see technicolor, and like I could. You're twisting my words. And he was like, no, I'm just trying to make a point. And I was like, but dude, black women are pretty, man. And he was like, to each their own. And I was like, you just would never, ever date a black woman. And he was like, I just don't see myself being attracted to any black woman. And I was like, what if I set you up on a blind date? And he was like, a blind date? Really? It's going to be a black woman. It's not really that I'm not blind. I'll see that she's black. And I was like, yeah, but like maybe if you get to know her, and then you'll slowly start to realize that what you think about black women is not true. They are attractive. And he's like, all right, fine. So we go on this date. It was a double date with the girl that I was with at the time. And, we had a really, really lovely dinner. It was a really nice dinner. And I paid for everything. So everything went really smooth. And there was great talk, great conversation, great food. Everything was great. And they got along really well. Me and my girlfriend, not so much. She kicked me under the table 12 times. But who's counting? Me. So anyway, afterwards, he looks at me and he goes, I think I like her. You know what, Don? I think you're right, man. I needed to give it a shot. And I was like, see, man, exactly. Right. Okay, cool. So I go talk to her and I'm just like, what'd you think? And she was like, he was a real nice guy. And, but truth be told, Don, I'm just not really attracted to white guys. And I was just like, damn, the fuck do I do now? She's not into white guys. What the fuck do I do? And so I go to my friend and I'm like, hey, I tell you what, let's paint your face black. And then, because she's just not really into white guys. Let's paint your face black. And then you go on another date, and then at the end of the day, you'll wash your face off, and then you'll reveal that you're a white guy. And he looks at me, and he's like, so let me get this straight. You want me to dress up in blackface to go out on another date with her? And then I realized, oh, shit, I am not a very good matchmaker. That's what I really learned. I fell in love with this girl. And the thing about it was that it was over the internet. It was the first time that I'd ever really done this. I just somehow came across her. She came across me, and we just started talking, and we talked forever. Like we would spend all day, every day, just video chatting with each other, and just we just couldn't get enough of each other. We were just fucking smitten with each other. It didn't really start off like that. We just kind of slowly progressed to like talking for 10 minutes to 20 minutes to an hour to 2 hours to 16 hours to waking up the next day and the video chat's still there. The thing about it was I was just weirded out because I was like, I didn't think that this could happen over a digital platform. I didn't think this was possible, and it happened. And I was like, man, I fucking love her. Shit, I woke up one day and it hit me, and I'm like, I fucking love her, man. I fucking love her. And, this would be great, except for about 4 months into it, I realized she had a husband. And I was like, what do you mean you have a husband? And she's like, yeah, I've got a husband. He's gone most of the time. And I'm like, what do you mean he's gone most of the time? So every time I've talked to you, and so those days that you couldn't talk to me, your husband was, oh my God, fuck. What do I fucking do with this? I'm fucking in love with you. You got a husband. I can't do this shit. And she's like, it's okay. It's okay. You know what? We had our time. And I was like, yeah, you're right. We had our time. But man, fuck him. I could be better than him. And she's like, but he's such a nice guy. And I was like, I don't want to fucking hear that. Fuck him. No, he sucks. He sucks. Obviously, he sucks. You spend all your time talking to me. And she was like, no, he's really a good guy. And I'm like, no, he's not. Fuck him. Me. You like me. You love me. And she's like, I really do, feel for you. But he's such a sweet guy. And I was like, stop saying that. Please fucking stop saying that. And she's like, but it's true. And I was like, how is he such a fucking nice guy? And she's like, well, he spends a lot of time with the homeless. He goes to the soup kitchen every Saturday, and he serves meals for 12 hours. I was like, fucking anyone could do that. You know what? This Saturday, going down to the homeless shelter, I'm going to serve meals for 13 fucking hours. And she's like, that's kind of out of spite, but good, glad. I'm glad that you're gonna do that. And I was like, if that's the only thing that makes him a nice guy, then fuck off. That's just, come on. He's hiding something. He's compensating for the fact that he's an asshole, right? And she's like, no, he's super sweet. He gets me a gift every day. He has a gift sent to me. I was like, that's fucking that's monetary. Anyone can buy you shit. I mean, I can't. I'm kind of broke at the moment, but. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. He's got to be an asshole. He homeless. He buys a lot of things. Come on, he's compensating for something. And she's like, no, he's really a nice guy, because every day from 7 to 8 p.m. he goes down to the senior center and he reads them a novel. What the fuck are you talking about? He reads them a novel? They're senior citizens. They could read their own goddamn novels. Why the fuck are they needing him to read a novel? Well, he's got a sweet voice. What? No. That's fucking stupid. I don't give a shit. That doesn't win any favor with me. And she's like, it doesn't have to. It's just, it is sweet, though. And I'm like, fuck off. And she's like, no, but he does so many things for so many people. She goes, there's a league for kids with disabilities, and he's a coach. God damn it, what the fuck? This guy's fucking perfect. What the fuck? And she's like, yeah, he is perfect. I was like, I fucking wasn't supposed to say that out loud. No, he's not fucking perfect. There's got to be something that he's fucking compensating for. No one does that shit. No one does that. And she's like, no, there is this one thing that he does. And I was like, what? She goes, sometimes before he leaves, I was like, here it is. He fucking punches you right in the fucking face and says, you better fucking not ever cheat on me, bitch. She's like, no, sometimes he'll leave without giving me a kiss. Oh, fucking really? That's the fucking thing. That's the bad thing? That's the bad thing. Holy fuck, can I fucking marry him? You know what? Fuck being with you. I'll give him the phone. I want to fuck him. I want to be in a relationship with him. Because obviously this guy's fucking perfect. Like, honest to God. He could fuck me right up the ass, dude. And I just would love it. Because honestly, I think I'm more in love with him than I am you at this point. And she's like, no. He's mine. Okay? Bye, Don. And when I hung up for the last time, I started thinking, I need to do better in my life, because that guy he was a great guy. He is a great guy, and I need to do better. And then I turned the TV on and forgot all about it. And I'm like, at least there are people out there doing shit and helping people. They've got it. He's got it. They've got it covered. Fuck that. I got other shit to do. Because I suck. I'm a fucking sucky human being. That's what I learned from that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Since no one else will say it. Poor people don't have the same vacations as rich people. Rich people, when they go on vacation, they're like, I spent the summer in Martha's Vineyard. We sipped wine and we listened to classical music and we watched the sunset over the Atlantic, and it was beautiful. Poor people are just like... I had a bag of Doritos and was kind of glad that I didn't have to work that day. You know, it's not the same. It's just not the same. It's like you have rich people who are like, so we decided to go on a cruise, but we didn't want to go on a cruise with, you know, everyone, so we rented out our own yacht, and we had a lovely time with a few close friends and family. And poor people are like, did I fix the hole in that boat? You know what? I'm gonna spend my vacation fixing that hole in the boat. And then they never fix the hole in the boat or get out into the water. They might go fishing, you know, just to get away from the anger of trying to fix the fucking hole in the boat. Fucking hole. Goddamn hole. Fucking water, always trying to get in everywhere. Fucking nothing is waterproof. Water sucks. Fucking water. Oh, it's fucking raining, is it? Yeah, it's fucking raining. Yeah. Oh, what a lovely little drizzle. The rain. What a perfect vacation. It's so hot. And the gods have blessed us with rain. Fucking rain. Goddamn rain. It's a good thing I wore my fucking rain boots. Oh, son of a bitch. And, you know, I'm not against, you know, people having lavish vacations. I just think that it's different for rich people and poor people, and even middle class people who are like, sure, you know, I didn't get the hole in the boat and I don't have the yacht, but I did spend a week in Florida. And I'm just like, God, you fuckers have it the worst. You think a week in Florida is a fucking vacation? Fuck, I'd rather have the hole in the boat being rained on like the poor person than spend a goddamn minute in Florida. Fuck Florida. And it's funny, my mom was born in Florida. Fuck my mom. No, I'm just playing. I love my mom to death, but, well, I obviously love my mom to death. She died. How many more dead mom jokes you gonna make? I don't know. If it fucking comes up, it comes up. Vacations they're fun, man. They're fun. I just don't like people who talk about their vacations. I think that's what it is. I just don't want to hear about your vacation. Because most of the time you hear about people's vacations, you're still working. You know, you're doing your fucking 9 to 5. And it's like, look at me. I just got into the hotel. We're checking in. We're fixing to go scuba diving. Really? I just punched in. And boss told me that 3 guys didn't show up. So that's fucking great. Fuck off. Fuck off with your fucking vacation. You take your vacation, showed up your fucking ass, you fucking goddamn nitwit. Piece of shit. Your fucking vacation. And that's like a, you know, a jealousy thing, obviously. You know, I don't like to think that I get jealous. You know, I don't really get as jealous as I used to. Although, this past relationship that I had, I was like, no, I don't get jealous. Don't worry about it. And she was like, okay, that's great. That's good. That's really mature of you. And I was like, thank you. I don't really get jealous. It's fine. And I just remember us being in the grocery store, and the cashier was like, will that be all, ma'am? And I was like, you fucking talk to her one more goddamn time and I will fucking slit your throat. So maybe I'm just a little bit jealous. Just a little bit jealous. But, you know, I'm working past that. It's funny because that's bullshit. I hope you guys know that that's just pure bullshit, right? It's not true. I've never been like, I'll fucking slit your throat. You know, I'm not that kind of jealous. I'm more of the jealous type. When a chick thinks someone's funnier than I am, like, that's when I become, like, irate. I'm like, okay, he's not fucking funnier than I am. He's not. And she's like, no, he's just like a different type of funny. He's really funny. You would like him. If you talk to him, you'd really like him. You'd think he's funny too. And I'm like, I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think that I would find him as funny as you do. And I'm like, humor me here. Just humor me here. Do you find him the slightest bit attractive? And she's like, I'm not fucking going there. I'm not doing it. And I'm like, just tell me the truth, right? We're together. We're come on. Just tell me the truth. Do you fucking find him attractive? And she's like, I could see how some women find him attractive. I'm like, some women? Are you some women? Are you some women? Just tell me, are you some women? And she's like, if I wasn't with you, then yeah. If you weren't with me, you would be with him. So let me get this straight. He's really funny. He's really attractive. Why the fuck aren't you with him? I mean, honest to God, all I've got is the funny. I don't even have the fucking attractive part. Like, you should fucking be with him. And she was like, you're right. And I was like, what? No, I was fucking joking. And she's like, I was joking too. And by the way, your joke really wasn't that funny. I was like, God damn it. She's like, he is funnier than you. Fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. You know what? Go be with that fucking funny clown. I'm sure he'll make you happy. You can squeeze his fucking nose every night. Be fucking him and just be like, honk, 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 honk. Fuck that fucking clown. Go fuck that fucking clown. Oh, he's so fucking funny. All right, yeah. Suck on his fucking big clown shoes. You have a foot fetish. There you go. That's a big ass fucking foot. And you can get in a fucking little tiny car and travel around with his fucking friends. You know what? You can gangbang. You know what? You should go fucking gangbang a bunch of fucking clowns. You fucking funny whore. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Yeah, I did. I fucked up there, didn't I? You know what I really hate? I hate being on social media. And especially when I'm just like scrolling through a bunch of shit and all I see are pregnant women updating exactly what week they are when they're pregnant. I'm 3 weeks and this is what my baby looks like. Your fucking baby's ugly. It's not really my baby, that's a stock photo. Then why the fuck are you posting it? Because I want you to know. I want to know. Look, this is what's inside of me. Okay, I guess I get it. I mean, what happened to the good old days where you did the fucking, you seen the baby. You had the sonogram, of course, and it looked like a bad art sketch. But, like, that was something. When somebody posts exactly where they're at in the pregnancy stages, I'm just like, okay, I get it. You really want people to know that you are pregnant and you are aware of what's inside of you. There is a human life inside of you. And I'll tell you this, okay? No woman wants to hear, your baby looks like an asshole. I don't care, really. Maybe it's because I'm a dude and I've never carried a baby inside me and I never understood why the fuck I need to tell other people like what's inside of me. You know, it's like I never show people a picture of a heart and be like, this is inside of me right now. You know, I never show people a picture of like a fucking turd in a colon. Like, I'm not like, this is inside of me right now. This is where the turd's at, inside my body. Everybody, look, it's getting bigger. And I know it's not nice to compare a baby to a piece of shit, but like I said, your baby looks like an asshole. And what comes out of assholes? Shit. Your baby's a piece of shit. I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. You know, I get angry over the stupid things. And it's a really lovely process to be pregnant. You know, I had 2 kids, and it's really fun. You know, for me it was, because like I didn't really have to do anything but the good old you know, she had to go through a bunch of different things. And I did have to put up with some shit, though. Like, I had to put up with the fucking crazy-ass mood swings, you know? Like, a woman can be very, very sweet, you know, when she's just, you know, not pregnant. But when she becomes pregnant, it's like a fucking period times 52. It is just so fucking grand. Like, the shit can flip so easily. You know, you make a joke when she's not pregnant, and she's like, you make a joke when she's pregnant, and she's like, I will fucking kill you. I will end you right the fuck now. Or she'll be like, you think I'm not pretty, I'm ugly, you don't want me, I'm not gonna be a good mother. Oh fuck, I fucked up. And you don't realize it as a guy. You really don't. Like, men, we're just kind of not really programmed to pick up on those signals because we're not batshit crazy. No, I'm not saying women are batshit crazy. I'm saying pregnant women are batshit crazy. They're hormones, man. It's just, shit is just flying everywhere, and you never know. It's like fucking stepping in a yard with a hidden rake. You know, you're just like, oh shit, no, I'm good. Step right in the fucking face. It's like, well, I didn't mean to upset you. Yeah, you did. You fucking did. Stop. You ever want to see your kid? What? No, just stop. I'm gonna name it after an ex. What? You can make jokes. I can make jokes too. That's not fucking funny. You said everything's funny. God damn it. Okay, now you're just fucking using my own goddamn words against me. How's it feel? Not good. Doesn't feel good. I don't feel good. You don't feel good? I'm pregnant. Look at me. I'm a mess. Look at my boobs. Look at them. They're big, but they're like sloppy. And this one's way bigger than this one. You don't feel good? I threw up 6 times this morning. You don't feel good? Oh no. Call an ambulance. God damn it. Oh, how can sex be so much fun? And yet this is just the worst. What'd you say? I said that out loud? Yeah, I heard you. I heard everything you said. I don't want to talk to you anymore. And then I'm gonna call my mother, and then they're gonna do, and we're gonna. But the miracle of birth is a wonderful thing. You know what I hate? Everything. Obviously. No, I hate when people say, life is short. You gotta seize the day. Life is short. And I'm like, you know, if we all sat there and thought about how short life really is, we'd all be like, ah! Oh fuck, life is short. Oh fuck, I'm wasting my moments. I'm wasting all my time. Oh fuck, dude, guy, hey, you're wasting all your fucking time. You, ma'am, you're wasting all your fucking time. Oh my fucking god, you're wasting every bit of your life. Why? I'm wasting all of my time telling you that you're wasting your time. What the fuck? Oh fuck, what do I do? Oh fuck. We'd all be running around like chickens with their heads cut off because we would be like, shit, life is short, life is fucking short, and like and we gotta find meaning in it really quickly, and if we don't find somebody to share that love with, what does it really fucking mean? Oh fuck, life is short, fucking life is short, it is short, oh fuck, what do you mean we need to build buildings? Fuck, life is short, what the fuck? Oh shit. Wow, shit! What do you mean? We gotta fucking eat? What do you mean I got time to eat? I can eat real. I can eat on the way. To fucking real something that's meaningful. I don't know. Oh god, what the fuck? Oh god, life is short. What I'm saying is that if we all sat there and really thought about it, we would realize that life is really short, and that we waste a lot of our life. We really waste a lot of our lives. And the thing about it is, we have to sometimes forget that life is short. We actually have to forget about life being short so that we can get things done. You know what I mean? Like, we have to do the mundane things so that we can really enjoy life, because if we sat around thinking about how life was short all the time, nothing would ever get done. And, you know, life is short, but I'm short. You know, I'm 5'4". And if I sat around thinking about how short I was all the time, I'd be really sad. And it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good at all. Because I would have to be like, you know what? Life is short and I'm short, and I need to get a fucking truck, like a big-ass truck, and like a lot of guns, and I don't know, compensate for this shit. Fuck. I can't sit there and think about how short I am, let alone how short life is, because if I sat around and thought about how life is so short, I would just be like, oh, fuck, so many wasted fucking times. So many fucking wasted times. What have I done with my life? I've got nowhere. I've got a GED. I got a fucking GED. It's not even a fucking high school diploma. I know it's the equivalency, but let's be honest, it's a fucking test. It's really fucking easy and anyone can pass it. And if you can't fucking pass it, you're a fucking dumbass. Now, that's not to knock people who've taken the GED and failed. I'm, you know, good on you. You get it next time. But I just think it's funny because people say life is short all the time, but they really don't mean it. Actually, at the end of the day, they don't even mean it. They're just like, life is short. Life is short. Hashtag life is short. I just want to let you know that it's your yearly reminder that life is short. And, you know, usually when people say life is short, what they're saying is, I'm going through a mental breakdown, and I really need to reevaluate things. And so I'm going to say, life is short, everybody. Really just kind of telling themselves that life is short. But you know what? It's weird because I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to die at all. You know, I feel like I've lived 1,000 lives. You know, I am like I'm just a match covered in jet fuel. It's just... And I feel like I've lived 1,000 lives. I am so super grateful for my life. I am not afraid to die. The only thing is, you know, the cliche is, I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid of not living. Nah, shut the fuck up. I'm not afraid to die because I feel like I've done everything I really wanted to do. You know, I didn't really achieve all of my childhood dreams, but I've lived such a fucking beautiful life, such a great life. I have 2 great children, and, you know, that's the only part of me that gets scared. And it's that fatherly instinct in me that's like, oh shit, did I teach them all the things that they need to know to be productive human beings? Did I teach them all the things that they need to know? And that's the only part in my brain that's like, oh fuck, I didn't teach them this, and I haven't taught them that, and they're not old enough to know this. Oh fuck, if I die now, oh fuck. That's the only part of me that ever, like, fears dying, is that part of me that's a father, that's just like, fuck, there's not enough fucking time to teach them everything, and even if I fucking teach them everything, they're gonna have to learn on their own, and there's gotta be somebody there to fucking, like, help them through it. And fuck, I'm never gonna be able to die. I can't fucking die, because then if I fucking die, then they're gonna be fucking idiots. Or just, it scares me to think that I'll leave this world and them not know how much I love them, how much they are the most important thing that's ever happened to me, and how much I couldn't possibly think of a life without them. And, you know, when I do die, I don't want to have a funeral. It's weird, I know. It's weird. Trust me, I know it's weird. Because a lot of people are like, no, you gotta have a funeral and tell everybody, you know, what you want, and the best music and the best flower arrangements. And I'm like, no, I don't want to have a funeral. because I don't care for people to see me in a box. I don't want you to come up there and be like, Don. Oh, bye, Don. And then they reach their fucking finger and they just pick my fucking nose or some shit. And I'm dead. I can't stop them from picking my nose and taking a picture and be like, ha ha ha, hashtag funny. Picking his nose. Why don't they fucking pick my nose while I'm in the coffin? I don't want that shit. Fuck that. You know, and you can take my fucking hand in when I'm in the coffin. You could just be like, you know, it's just laying there and you just take my fucking hand and you put it on my dick like I'm fucking like gonna eternally masturbate. Fuck that. I mean, I know it's fucked up. No one would probably do that. I would. Don't invite me to your funeral. But, you know, it's weird because my mom, when we had her funeral, it was weird because we had to have 2 funerals because her family was fighting so much. So we had to have 2 separate funerals and, you know, for them to not know about each other. And, you know, my mom didn't want certain people at her funeral. She didn't. And the fucked up thing about it is, when she died, we had a hard time, you know, saying no to her family. You know, even if she hated them, we were just like, oh, how do you tell, you know, someone's mom or sister, you can't fucking come here and say goodbye? It's fucked up. And we were like, no, we can't do that. So we had 2 separate funerals. And the second funeral was consisted of the guys and gals who were like, we're going to protect this funeral from all of those people that she didn't want here. And what they didn't realize is we had already had a funeral the day before where they did come. They already were here. They weren't going to protect her from anything because we already had that funeral. But that instance really got me thinking. And it got me thinking in a way of like, well, even when I die, my wishes aren't going to be fulfilled. I mean, you know, people will try their best, and we tried our best to accommodate my mom. But there is this really big notion that all your wishes should just be, they got to be fulfilled 100%. And I'm like, fuck that. Fuck it. I don't give a flying fuck. Like, I don't want a funeral, right? But if my kids want to have a funeral for me, more power to them. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be like, you better not fucking ever have a funeral for me. You better not, you little sons of bitches. I'm not going to do that. I would, you know, support anything they did after I died. I don't give a flying fuck what they do with me. You know, they own me at that point. They do. They own whatever the fuck happens. And I think that it's weird to try to control what happens after you die. I better be fucking put here, and shit like this better happen. Do. And it's like, you didn't even fucking take control of your life, let alone us trying to fucking organize your death like we have OCD. It's weird. And a lot of things are weird to me. A lot of things make me mad. And a lot of things are... Oh, and it's funny because... I just say the same fucking things over and over and over again. But, you know, death is the great equalizer. And when I die, fuck, I've had a great life. And I just wanted to end this with, you know, death. And I've had a great time here, so thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you a lot. You're patronizing me. You know, a normal person would just like eat this up, and I'm just like, you guys don't mean it. No, seriously. Thank you. Does anyone know where I can get something good to eat? Your house? What's at your house?
A big old plate of pussy.
I'll take you up on that offer. I'll eat that shit. You know, it's one of those things where shit. Fuck. The fucking wire is tangled. I don't know, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Give me a goddamn wired mic. What the fuck was that? Alright, go again. You know, my mom... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to burp. I didn't mean to fucking burp. You ready to go again? You guys are on board, right? I'm sorry. It's rude. I'm sorry. Shit. I mean, I need to shit. Anyway, go again. You know what I hate? Oh, fuck. Okay, I can't fucking control my sneezes. It's not my fucking fault. It's not my fucking fault. Alright, go again. And the most important thing that I think we could take away from this is that...
You got a hair out of place. I'm sorry.
Really? You're gonna fucking interrupt my show because I got a hair out of place?
I'm sorry.
I got a hair out. Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh fuck! They'll know that this is not real continuity. They'll know that it was cut and edited. Fuck off! God damn it! Don't ever fucking interrupt me in the middle. Right there at the fucking low point. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
You know how to fucking kill a punchline. Alright? Just... God damn it. Alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You ready to go again? And the thing about it is, I'm sorry. Let's... Alright. Go again. I was dating this girl, and she was a real fine gal. She gave like the best head. Sorry. That's not even the fucking joke. I'm sorry. I didn't need a minute. I'm gonna need... Oh, not all the fucking jokes have to make you laugh really hard. Some of them are just for me. I'm sorry. You guys ready to go? Go again. We'll go again. We're going again, everybody. Pretend like you didn't hear any of that. Ready? So, my mom's last words were Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's not the joke. I'm just fucking sick of shooting that. I've like said this joke like 4 times, and like the audience is good, you know. You guys are great for laughing, you know, even though you've heard it 4 times. I thought I'd change it up. Fuck it. All right, go again. Last time. My mom's dead.